Yahawashi could have just left you in the dark, right? Not knowing anything. So rarely count it a blessing, right? Because not everybody knows what you know, right? There's only a few what the initiated, right? That Yahawashi is what revealed these what? Miracles unto, right? This wisdom unto. Alright? Let's continue. Let's words with 1 Thessalonians 5 and 5. Right? 6. Therefore let us not sleep as do others, but let's watch and be sober. So this shows you, yes, others, they're in a dead, zombified state. That's why if you watch a man's video, and obviously you can exhort him, but every other video he does, he sounds like a zombie. Like bro, you need to switch off, right? Yahawashi gave these men what? A quickening spirit, right? They'd be quickened by the words, somewhat. Not to say you don't get tired. I get times where I'm doing videos, I might sound a bit croaky, but I know it's not going to be every video, every single video. Unmotivated. Lukewarm. That's what happens when you're lukewarm. Okay? When you're lukewarm, you're not going to be moved to do the work. You're just going to be going through the motions. But Yahawashi knows who's who. He knows who's who. Right? But let us who have the day be sober, spiritually sober. Right? How are we spiritually sober? By going into the prophecies, by reading of Yahawashi, by being circumspect. Also by fasting. When you're fasting, that also makes you what? Spiritually sober. Right? Putting on the breastplate of faith. The breastplate of faith is what? The word. It's a covering. You wear a breastplate so it's protecting you. Right? So we have what? This breastplate of faith that we arm ourselves with. Okay? From what? Them fiery darts of the wicked. Okay? And it says, for the helmet and hope of salvation, for the Most High have not appointed us to what? Wrath, right? But to obtain salvation by our Lord Yahawashi, Mashiach. So that's the expectation of the elect. To obtain what? Salvation, to receive salvation. There's so many different topics on my mind, but one thing, I just got to go with this bit, I can't force it. Okay? Who died for us that whether we wake or sleep, we should live together with him. Whether you die or what? You should what? Live together with Yahawashi. Because when you're in Yahawashi, you're in Yahawashi. Right? Point blank period. Right? The resurrection of the dead. Okay? Bear me just a minute. Something else I was thinking about. Let's go to... Interesting. Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 6. I'm going to go to Malachi as well. This is Wisdom of Solomon 6 chapter. Hear therefore ye kings and understand. Right? And you also have kings that are above us. Well, you know, I don't want to say above us, but are ruling over you. Them same kings. I'm talking about Israelites. Right? What's going on there? Oh man. I like them saying crazy. I like them kings. Right? A lot of them kings that were back, them ancient kings, they're back here again today. I'm talking about Israelites. They're back here again today. Them same kings. Right? And them same wicked kings. And understand. Right? Learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Someone said, learn ye that be judges of the ends of the earth. Who were the judges? Our people. Right? But you can have righteous judges and you can have wicked judges. Give ear, ye that rule the people. In other words, listen. And guess what? There was always prophets that were being sent, right, to kings and to priests. There was always prophets that were being sent constantly. Right? And it says, and glory in the multitude of nations. For power is given unto you of the Lord Yahawashi. Because even kingship, who does that come from? If you're in a position, it's Yahawashi that put you in that position. Right? power is given unto you of the Lord Yahawashi, and sovereignty from the highest. Right? Sovereignty would be what? Rulership and dominion. Right? Power. Who shall try your works and search out all your counsels. So it is more dangerous being at the top, having more of a rank, because now Yahweh's really watching you, seeing what you're doing with that what power. Because power ain't a bad thing at all. Power ain't a bad thing. Who told you that? But it's what you do with that power. Okay, you can have power and be righteous with that power, or you can have power and you can let it get to your head. Right? And you start be what? Start becoming corrupt. Because being ministers of his kingdom, so it says ministers. So if you're a minister of his kingdom, you're what? He's left you what? In charge of particular matters. Right? And you have not judged. Right? Our rights, nor kept the law, nor walked after the counsel of the Most High. So you had people, Israelites, that were what? They stopped following the laws of Yahawashi. Even look at the Maccabees as well. You had some that stopped. Some of them were priests. You had some of them that stopped being priests for the Lord Yahawashi and became what? Priests of Baal.